And like Pastor Jamal said, everybody wants the $500,000, the $1 million, the $2 million home today. Mm-hmm. And there is no building and no working. It's we have to. And then here's the other problem, because this comes from my background. Then you get involved in a mortgage that you can't afford because you wasn't ready for that just yet. All right. Oh, okay. Let's get to these comments.
You didn't climb them steps to get ready for it.
Let's get to these comments. Okay, so Ashley, it's so good to see you.
Hey, Ash.
What's happening, Shotty? I know you over there probably taking good care of the bishop. Yeah, she says sometimes growing up in poverty can influence how we handle things. It ain't no sometimes. It's
all the time. All the time. That's it.
Sometimes growing up in poverty can influence how we handle things like home buying. Mm-hmm. For someone who has been homeless before, they may not be thinking about generational intentions.
Wow.
And you know what? And Ashley, you know, you're absolutely right. And not only are they not thinking about generational intentions, but neither are they thinking about what's going to be best in the long run.
Right.
Now, I have, even in dealing with people that are not of affluent backgrounds, they will just be focused on, I'm just trying to get to next week. I'm just trying to get to tomorrow. And instead of investing for the future, the real tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Like talking about what retirement looks like. How much is it going to take to get to retirement? Mm-hmm. Being able to flesh those numbers out. Because if you don't flesh it out and actually write it down and actually have a goal,
down.
How you going to get there? How you going to write the vision and make it plain? I know I'm talking good.
Yes, sir.
Today.
You're talking good, Reverend.
I know I'm talking good today. Okay. But yeah, definitely. The mayor said we talking good. She said that's good. She said that's good. That's good.
Thank you, Mayor.
And so Jason says our culture absolutely was not taught how to build wealth.
Absolutely.
We're taught to stay on a job for 30 years. On the flip side, those that were before us weren't taught that either.
Yes,
you know, there was a time where staying at a job for 30 years was the way to go.
Yep, that was the mark of success. Wow, you've been on that job for 30 years. It showed consistency. It showed hard work, perseverance, all of that stuff.
And also even in that thought process, things have changed. Like when it was a pension, they changed the 401ks, and no one. I don't know of many people that was able to retire from their 401k. I don't. I just do that. Do you know anybody that's sitting over here like, I'm living off my 401k? I know many people that had pensions. I don't know anybody talking about a 401k. I mean, so
not every job pays you after you retire either.
Yeah, and again, so you can't even blame the forefathers because they knew nothing about wealth either. I do think that in this informational age, it is important for us to, and I'm getting backed up on these comments. In this informational age, it's important for us to get the information so that we can gain wealth. Mm-hmm. But you know, and the mayor and I, we talked about buying homes when we was going through the home buying process, and I was just like, I know your mortgage is a little higher than your rent right now, but I'm telling you, like, just chill. And then come a year or two later, after she moved out of her apartment, why were the apartments more expensive than her monthly mortgage?
Yep.
And that's the same thing for my apartment. But I think I was paying $900 for my apartment. I moved into my house. I was paying maybe about $1,200 or something like that a month. And that same apartment is going for $1,700 a month in Austell, Georgia. Yep. We ain't even talking about
my apartment I had downtown across from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the greatest stadium ever. And yeah, Jason, I said it. But the apartment I had, I was paying like $1,010 a month, and right now it's going for $1,800 right downtown.
Yeah, so
1,800, and when I tell you that apartment wasn't even worth 1010.
Worth less. Worth less.
No upgrades, no nothing. It was just, But yeah. That's the world we live in now.
Man, I'm gonna have to catch up with DeMarcus Love too, man. We probably gonna have to pull him on the show one of these days.
Oh yeah,
we gotta
my boy,
my man. Listen, and so Jay says, but thank God for the abundance of knowledge that's available to us now. But we have to put it to work, and that's absolutely right. Oh Lord, I need to strike this statement from the stream. I think I need to report this.
Yeah. Foolishness.
Strike it from the record.
Stricken from the record. Stricken.
Okay, as you said, their goal is not to be homeless again, just surviving. And listen, just trying to get to tomorrow isn't enough. Or just trying to get through today.
Yeah.
That is not the way to live. And it's important for us, and especially as we start moving into marriages and long-term relationships with our mates. And we talking about the long haul, right?
Absolutely.
We got to sit down and make a plan, don't we?
Absolutely.
We got to have a plan. And guess what? If you don't know, then sit down with somebody that does know.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor and I, we gonna come into this thing with a couple of houses, and I'm sitting over here saying, okay, we can't get rid of the houses because that's not the most financially advantageous thing to do, especially with the interest rates that we got. Hang on, listen. We've been left unattended, man.
Unattended.
Oh, Lord.
What's wrong with them? They ain't learned yet. They
gonna learn eventually. They gonna learn eventually. We gotta catch up on these comments. Hold on, they keep coming in. Come on, dude. My man, not keeping up. Listen,
I got you, Evan.
It's tough for renters in Atlanta.
Absolutely.